Dobry dien, welcome to New Horizons Russia. I am Kylie, and today I'm just going to be doing kind of a recap of what we've been up to lately, because I realize I just haven't done a lot of describing in the footage that I have. So, without further ado, let us begin.
Boy, when they come in, I was there opening it today, they almost knocked me down. They really like their grain.
I dare say that they're having fun, because they'll go, come to a feeder, stick their head in, get some, they have room, but then they run off again. So, they're happy, they're healthy.
Amazing how kind of warm the water is coming out of the ground. Yet in the summertime we'll say amazing how cold it is.
Yeah, turn off the generator.
We just make sure the line gets completely empty, let it drain out, and it's good for the next time.
Silly girl eating snow and ice. They sure clean them up nice. I mean, look at that. Not a grain left.
Just snow.
The other day, Dad was snow plowing, well, until a hydraulic hose started to leak, so that's that. And then the rubber things that are supposed to be down here, well, one fell off, another fell off. So now Judd and Dad are working on replacing these missing ones.
Actually, they were put on wrong from the factory.
Using the first rubber as an outline to know where to drill into the second rubber. Then we'll attach it to the blade.
This went pretty good, actually. In the factory, they should have had washers on instead of flat plates. The flat plates were too thin.
Oats and barley. Mix, mix, mix.
That mixes it.
It's about half oats, half barley.
This big guy was being a bully and not being nice to the little guy, so we had to put in a center divider. So now they gotta be good.
It's amazing how much warmer it is in here. We put the rams in here to keep them away from the girls, give the girls a rest, and it gives the rams a rest. They had a lot of work to do and picking up a little weight on them now. They're doing really good. But yeah, we put them in here. The big guy was going to pick on the little one. If they're going to eat grain, he was going to eat it all. So we put a center divider in and put a feeding gate in, built one, you know, with the up and down boards so they can reach through. But these greenhouses, it's amazing how comfortable it is in here in the wintertime, even though it looks frosty and frozen, you know, whatnot. But another month when the sun gets stronger, it's going to be come in here and have a cup of coffee. It'll be so nice. So it's working good. Things are good.
The water does barely freeze when we come out the next day.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
You okay, Mama?
Welcome to Russia. See how deep is this now? Almost up to my...
Yeah, that's...
I know I'm short. So, it's 3 feet. Hooray!
You look so Russian with your hat. The sheep want to say hi.
Those greenhouses were a little bit concerned with all the snow, but the greenhouses stood up to it real nice.
I think they're second guessing their decisions. Yeah, girl, the snow's pretty deep. You maybe don't want to come over here. She's retreating. And others are coming to join. They don't know what's going on though.
You know, the farm has some highlights and some special times, but there's a lot of days when it's just same old.
Removing snow from the greenhouses.
Look at that snow on these little greenhouses. I'm trying to tell the kids, shovel underneath the bottom, the top will come down. If you shovel off the top first, you still gotta shovel the bottom.
There you go.
Actually, we mostly cleaned around 2 of them,
Yeah.
or 1 or 2 of them. But
Big.
I can't believe these little greenhouses would hold the weight they did.
Now attaching the rubbers onto the blade.
We turned them upside down, rehooked them on. Now it's working good. I would still rather have a metal blade down there. Maybe eventually I'll convert it myself. But where they're supposed to have washers, they just put flat, very thin metal, and where the bolts and the nuts were, it would just kind of crush in and left the rubber loose. And they just holding by the bolts, no compression, they pulled out. So we flipped them all over and put the metal back on. This way there's not empty space behind, and we tighten them up. Now it's working pretty good. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And we're adding washers to it to spread out the compression. We pounded that thinner metal down flat again. We're almost done using this for the year. When we get our own shop, I'm going to go to work and make a few things better about it. Metalworking and working with metal has been a real fun part of my life.
So, we are currently on the train from Kinishma to Ivanovo because we are off to celebrate the second biggest holiday in Russia. We have arrived in Dad's favorite big, blue, and beautiful Ivanovo train station. Now we'll be headed to the mall. Just your average mother-daughter date. Yep, good. So this is our lunch. drinks, and would you look at that? Happy Women's Day. It's snowing. So when we got to the mall, it was relatively quiet. Not much movement, not much noise. We went into a store and spent about an hour and 45 minutes to pick up 4 items. Yes. And then realized we're hungry. It's 12 o'clock. Someone looked at me. And so now we're gonna eat. There are a lot of people. They do have an event, something going on in the center of the mall. There's just a lot of people moving around. It's not just women, there's just whole families around here. And it is a Sunday, so that also means we got weekend traffic as well. So we're finally in a slightly quieter corner of the mall. It honestly feels like every time we pass through this area, there is more and more people. They still got some event going on there, but it seems like whoever's leading the events or those in charge, they're all wearing pajamas. Honestly, this is probably one of the most expensive holidays in Russia. Why? Because flowers, they're expensive. Basically anything that you want to give to your girlfriend, wife, daughter, whatever, everything is expensive today. So we're in Curry, and I'm looking at the shoes, and look at these. So fashionable. It's kind of the stuff you'd see on the red carpet and runways nowadays. Testing, testing. What will it be? What do you think?
It's a little bit loose, but no, I think it's okay.
Approved?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is Dad's treat to you, right? Yeah, because it's a holiday. Mama gets gifts. Nothing like getting strange looks for speaking English and videoing myself. Basically going around hitting all of our favorite stores, so the next one will be Familia, which I think is on the 4th floor, so we gotta find the elevators or escalators. Honestly, I'm starting to think that it's an advertisement for a school or something.
I think we went up higher.
You're welcome. There is a life-size Labubu right here. They look weird, but they're trending and some of my friends like them. I don't know. Now it looks like they're doing some arts and crafts. Interesting. Last year we also came to Ivanovo, to this mall, for Women's Day, and I don't remember there being any program, but there were a lot of flowers going around. I can't remember if we're just usually not here when it's holiday and Sunday, but boy, there's a lot of people. About to go home, so I thought we'd get some food to bring to the guys, but look at that list. Okay, it's a lot. It was like twice that length earlier. And so yeah, a lot of people, a lot of orders. It's gonna be a bit longer. So we're gonna get some burgers. Yes, I know, burgers again. But it's a simple food that's easy to carry home. So I went to a shop that I usually stop by at when I'm at the mall to get bubble tea, or in Philippines we called it milk tea. And the girl taking my order caught that I'm not actually Russian, so she asked where I'm from. And I said Philippines, and before that, America. She whispers to another girl that also works there, and then the other girl comes over and says that she has a Filipino friend, and then she starts telling me some of the Filipino words she knows. So that was actually an interesting encounter. That's like the 3rd time I've been to that shop. Okay, that means that the next time I go there, they might remember who I am. That might be a bit scary. All the time, I'm surprised at the amount of English here in Russia. It's Russia, shouldn't it be saying skidka? This very specific sweater shirt thing, I've been watching it, and when I tell you that the price used to be like 800 or 900, and now it's 1,199. So go. Shopping's over. We're about to get a taxi and leave.
We're now on a bus on the way from Ivanovo back home to Kinizhma.
Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Belated Happy Women's Day to all the ladies out there. See you in the next one.